Wednesday, December 20th. It's 8:30 a.m. We do have a quorum, and we will proceed. So the order of business is to consider and take action to approve the bond of County Judge Joe Fauth. I don't see David Paskett here this morning, but he was the keeper of the bond. The bond was drawn and picked up Friday afternoon. It was at the swearing in Monday morning at 8:30, and I know that Judge McKay was involved in that process for signatures. So procedurally,
I'm assuming she was running to go see if she could get a copy of it.
okay,
We looked at, it's in the government code, requirements between 1 and 10,000. We just made it for the full amount of 10,000, and it's to be approved by the Commissioners Court, assuming it's for 10,000 and has a place for the Commissioners Court to indicate that it's been approved. Shouldn't be an issue with it.
I was disappointed that's all I was worth, but that's okay.
I think it was, well, that's all the damage that someone expects you to do, I think.
Okay, before I get shot, okay, I understand.
Although they didn't go with 1,000. I wouldn't point that out.
I'm grateful for that.
So let's wait and see if it's.
All right, we shall, because we've got 15 minutes for this court if necessary. Is all this being recorded? So for the world to see? All right.
And I would remind the court that even though it may appear that we're in a meeting and you could talk about items that were related to the agenda that starts at 9, you can only talk about matters that are related to the 8:30 agenda. So
Correct.
as difficult as it may be to bite your tongue, or as awkward as it may appear. Now, we can try to entertain you, or not.
Mr. Cassidy is on his way.
All right. Thank you, Madam Treasurer.
You're welcome, Judge.
I would also make the note, my understanding is that it was issued from local insurance company, and it's one that we use routinely to issue these kinds of bonds, right?
Correct.
That is correct, and he was able to pretty much copy language of what he's previously issued through his company for the county.
Now, since we're just buying time, it says for a county judge presiding in the county court over guardianships, which you would not be over guardianships?
I don't
Because that
believe.
amount is different.
That's right. There's a question about it, but in all honesty, the order transferring cases previously indicated all guardianships were going to the county court at law as of January the 1st. The only docket that was set for guardianships that I'm aware of until the end of the year was set last week, I want to say, when we had no county judge. There are no dockets set, and because he won't have any duties in that court, even though we have a week and a half to the end of the year, seems to me that in order to save some taxpayer dollars, that changing from 100,000 to 10,000 makes sense if he's not going to have any obligation.
Yeah, and I spoke with Carol at Newman this morning, and they're not going to do any of that for the next, until after the first year. She said they did have some pending, but.
Well, and I would say to you that the issue that's recently come up is the legislature's gotten very concerned about the status of guardianships, and a county judge, or I guess a county court law judge, has an obligation to make sure that annual accountings and annual reports of the person are filed, and when those things get away from you, the argument is the court is not doing its duty to oversee that guardianship. Yeah. And so as part of a revamping of the estates code as it related to guardianships, one of the things was to, and I guess it's in the government code, one of the things was to increase the bond on judges. I suspect it was rooted in some horror story about one or more guardianships where folks had run off with a lot of money that belonged to a ward, and the guardian hadn't done what he should, and the judge wasn't making sure the person was reporting to the court as required. Do you have that, Mr. Paskett? Can I take a look at it?
Yeah.
Sound like you're sick too.
Getting there, I believe.
You can almost see. Just want to make sure we covered all of those.
No, thank you. No, that's a good question.
David, do you have an extra copy of that the court might just put their eyes on it since we got to approve it today?
Yeah, I'll bring it to you just a second.
All right.
It's for 10,000, which, as I said, that's the primary concern. I don't see the spot about having the court approve it, but, obviously, that's the action you're gonna take at your 8:30 meeting, so it's sufficient.
They didn't
as long
have
as
to
you
have
take
that
the
on the
action to
docket,
approve it.
just so long as it's in the
Correct.
code.
I think you're right. It says it has to be approved by the court. Has to be approved by the court, but there's no requirement to be on the document. I thought I had seen in the last one that we saw, there was some mention of, it was approved by the Commissioners Court, because I think it was, maybe the DAs that actually had to be approved by district judges, so there was some question about that.
That was for entertainment purposes.
I'll say you have to work on that gas problem.
You see it?
Yes, ma'am.
If there aren't any questions, then I'd like to make a motion to approve the bond of County Judge Joe Fauth.
I'll second.
Excuse me, you should say Joe Fauth the third,
Okay. Of County Judge Joe Fauth the third.
yes.
Okay, Commissioner Walker has made a motion. It has been seconded by Commissioner Gary Husfeld. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Passes. And I will call this
I move
meet,
we adjourn.
okay?
Second.
What was that?
Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? This meeting's adjourned. We will reconvene at 8:45 for our next court.